How you doing out there, everybody? So I figured for my first how-to video, um, Terrain Noob sent me a PM email asking to explain how I did my Dungeon Throne Room. And since I posted the pictures, I've added a couple of other things. A little statue over here, just like an elf warrior. This one was basically really easy. I just primed it and dry brushed it with a I don't know what color I would call it, but it seems like just like a mix between light and even lighter gray. If that makes any sense. The other thing I did over here was just a torch on the wall. Did some lighting effect with Q-tip. Made the torch here, and then of course I've added on the miniatures to which these guys were meant for. I don't know if you can see them too well. And I apologize right off the bat because this is the very first video that I'm doing, and I'm doing it through a camera. So I'm trying to do it all at the same time. So there you go. I don't know if you can see it too much, but there's the king and queen of the throne room. So let's see. What should I explain how I did first? Well, the real easy part was obviously the walls. I did a technique that Terrain Noob posted on his video, and I won't go too into detail about how I did it, but I'll post a link of his video and how he did it. He explained it really well, but basically, you know, what I did was just scored the styrofoam wall, or styrofoam packing thing, the insulation thing. Used the whole thing is that styrofoam insulation board, and what I did here is just what I scored it with a little knife, like he said, just made some like cracks, you know, snapped out some little divot areas around here. I'm not sure if you can see it too well, but you know, right here, just with the knife snapped it out. Little chunks of styrofoam, I just made little blocks and put them all around the pool. This is what I'm going to show you how I did. It wasn't that hard to do, just a little bit more detailed on how I did it. Alright, so I mean, if you can see the brickwork over here, I made it so that it matched what was on their thrones. So I made this little area match the thrones, and then the rest of this part over here was basically just same technique that I did here, just to a smaller level. The columns I'll show you next video on how I did that. I love making columns. Columns is great. Columns is great. It looks really good. I got tons of them. I was going to use like a bigger column, but it filled up too much, so I went with this kind here, just a smaller kind here, and I made a pedestal base, you know, just to put the statue on. Again, I'm sorry for the shakiness. I'll try to figure out how to do this the best way and then keep posting. Okay, so next is I'm going to show you how I did this. Okay, so stay tuned.